G'day trendsetters, I'm John with Gravel Cyclist coming to you today with my review of the Hunt bike wheels, or huntbikewheels.com if you prefer, 40 CGR. 40 refers to the depth of this rim in millimeters. The rim is carbon and it's hookless. Not going to be for everybody. CGR, an acronym for Carbon Gravel Race. So right there, this wheel set's designed for speedy performance, whether you're into gravel racing, riding with some good mates flat out on your local gravel roads, and of course, it handles more than capably parade pace. You know, waving to neighbours, waving to locals, waving to your fellow riders, as you should do. Segue over to Hunt bike wheels themselves. This company's not new to the cycling landscape. They've been around for many years. In fact, I reviewed one of their early wheel sets before I was conducting myself here on camera on YouTube with a written review of that particular wheel set. If you're so inclined, you're welcome to check out its antiquated nature, linked in the description below. Back to 2023, now it's time to get a look at these wheels up close and personal. Let's kick off proceedings with the front wheel. There are 24 spokes and they are in a 2-cross pattern on both sides. They are straight pull spokes and they are bladed aero spokes, and they are by Pillar, I believe. Now, the virtues of these sorts of spokes on a wheel set designed for gravel, well, that's a bit questionable when you think about a big-ass gravel tyre mounted up to it, but I digress. And stating the obvious, it's a rather understated wheel set which should play nicely with just about every bicycle on the market today. Now, you can specify all manner of end caps with this wheel set. This particular sample set has 12 millimeters, so be sure to select what's appropriate for your bicycle at the time of order. And Hunt kindly includes center lock rings for the disc brake rotor. Love that. Looking at the rim, which is claimed to measure 25 millimeters internally, there's Hunt rim tape. So all we have to do really for this wheel set is to install our valves, tire, sealant, and off we go. Flipping it over, at the center of the wheel set is Hunt's very own Sprint SL hub set. SL, I'm assuming, indicating super light. These are touted as being light hubs. Inside these hubs feature Japanese EZO or EZO bearings if you prefer. Behold the rear wheel. 24 spokes, the same spokes I showed you a moment ago with the front wheel, the same 2-cross spoking pattern on each side, and of course straight pull Pillar spokes. The cassette body is available in several standards. This variant is the Shimano 10, 11, 12 speed. SRAM XTR is also available. I do happen to have that cassette body. Thank you Hunt Wheels for supplying that. There you go, SRAM XTR cassette body. Campagnolo is also available. And another nice touch at the center of this wheel, there's a nice little, looks like patent pending anti-bite steel insert. You have to love that, stops the cassette from chewing up the cassette body. And just like the front wheel, we've got the center lock standard for mounting the rotors, and once again a nice rotor lock ring thrown in by Hunt bike wheels. Hunt kindly includes some extra bonuses with this wheel set. First of all, there's this little wheel inspection card. Let's make sure that's in focus so we can see who built the wheels, hello Ant, production serial number, and spoke tension, deflection, and so on. So obviously they all meet the standards set by Hunt for their wheel building process. Also included is this spare parts kit. There are spare spokes, spare nipples, a couple of washers, and the all-important valve for the wheels. Now it's time to weigh some wheels. Let's start with the rear wheel, and there is no lock ring. All that's fitted to this wheel is rim tape. We're looking at 768 grams. Front wheel onto the gram scale, that's coming in at 627 grams. My favorite part of the review, balancing the wheels. Both wheels on the scale. The combined weight, 1,395 grams. So if you remove the tape, you're going to be really close to the advertised spec of 1,383 grams. Nicely done, Hunt Wheels. Now it's time to see how noisy this freewheel is or isn't. Let's get it wound up. Somewhat decent, not super loud by any means. Caliper time trendsetters. Let's begin outside measurement, which is 30.37. So close enough to spec, which is 30 millimeters. Inside rim measurements, and don't forget these are hookless rims. You're looking at 25.67. 6.8, close enough. And they are coming in at 40.48, close enough. Next up, it's time to mount some tubeless tyres. Panaracer Gravel King SK 700C by 43mm. It's a bit floppy and sloppy, but we digress. It has been used, not a whole ton, but it's well stretched out. I've taken the liberty of removing the valve core, 122 PSI in the secondary cylinder of the bomb Traeger TLR flash charger pump. Hopefully the big shot of air pops this bugger onto the rim. Here we go. That, my friends, is the sound of success. That's the tech specs, the rim measuring, the weighing, and the tyre mounting procedure covered. Now it's time to determine how well the Hunt Bike Wheels 4T CGR Wheelset rides. Weighing just shy of 1,400 grams with rim tape installed and priced at US $1,299 or lower, depending on promotions running at the time, the Hunt 4T Carbon Gravel Race Wheel is an undeniably excellent buy in a crowded marketplace where wheel sets of competitors are weighing more and costing more. Toss into that very good components and quality work by the wheel builder you can name, along with a 3-year warranty for the original owner. This wheel set should be very high on your list for purchasing consideration. Every wheel set from huntbikewheels.com arrives with a 60-day ride and return policy. Crashed wheels are barred from this policy, but they do have a good crash replacement policy, making this an even better deal. This is the epitome of customer service and satisfaction, something a lot of buyers forget about. Onto the wheels. Hookless rims are not for everybody, and I have my reservations about this technology for pavement-going bicycles. However, on gravel at lower pressures, no concerns from me. There are no crazy claims of aerodynamics, something I call as complete bull anyway, especially when you've got a portly gravel tyre mounted up. I think that kills that argument. With that said, these wheels accelerate nicely up to speed and hold it well, and would play really nicely with some narrower tyres, say 35 to 38mm, if you're riding what they call champagne gravel and don't need a wider tyre casing and want to ride fast. With the 700C by 43mm wide Panaracer Gravel King SK tyres I rolled with at appropriate pressure, these wheels felt great on the bike and a lovely, comfortable ride. While it's difficult to be subjective about wheel set feel, and perhaps the carbon rim is helping mitigate some of those smaller bumps, I was very happy with everything about this wheel set, right down to the hub engagement. With 48 teeth on the ratchet ring, you get 7.5 degrees of movement before engagement, which is likely overkill, but it may come in handy if you need to cherry pick a line carefully for terrain less than suitable for most gravel bikes. I couldn't budge this wheel set laterally, and more importantly, no annoying side-to-side play developed in the hubs. I really like the flexibility of these hubs with their end caps, and in my past experience with a Hunt bike wheel set, the EZO bearings are excellent. These features definitely add to the performance nature of this wheel set. Incidentally, this wheel set is not designed for loaded up gravel riding or bike packing, but Hunt bike wheels have other wheels suitable for that task. At the end of the review period, the wheels are still lovely and true, and bearing still smooth as butter. Admittedly, I didn't roll these wheels through some nasty conditions. but the lady gravel cyclist and I challenged the integrity of these wheels suitably with our rides. In my opinion, 40mm rims are at the edge of feeling the effects of a blustery crosswind when combined with a large casing gravel tyre. I didn't notice any untoward effects, but riders in other parts of the world may notice something going on. Something else to consider, lower profile rims generally don't have these issues. Regardless, the placebo effect of these wheels is high and they look fantastic on just about every bike. Overall, the huntbikewheels.com 40 carbon gravel race wheel set is superb and are serious competition for wheel sets costing a lot more. These wheels will work for just about every type of gravel cyclist, barring the bike packing type. Learn more at their website, huntbikewheels.com. So there you have it, trendsetters, my comprehensive review of the huntbikewheels.com 40 CGR carbon gravel race wheel set designed for the gravelly roads less travelled. As always, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the Gravel Cyclist YouTube channel for no bullshit wheel set reviews such as this. No bullshit gravel bike reviews, other product reviews, ride experience videos, and my absolute favourite, general madness. I like to combine running and cycling is the best cross training going. Oh yeah. Yes. As all of it is released to the channel, I'll see you. Oh, look who's here. Tuesday the dog. I'll see you, baby, in the next video.